Hi guys, what's up? So I'm Sheriff Hamid, and yeah, I get a lot of these DMs, I get a lot of emails, I get WhatsApp messages from my friends. I'm not an expert, I've never dated before, disclaimer, but like I get a lot of these questions asking about how do I do this dating P? How do I walk along with this? My babe broke up with me. We are going through a break. How do I know I'm growing in the relationship? I get a lot of this, right? And sometimes I answer in it, sometimes I'm not in the right headspace, so I ignore. But yeah, I answer a lot of them. And in this episode of Figuring Out with Mo, I picked three questions from like the past 1 month that people have asked me that I gave them answers already, but then I feel like I need to share the answers with you guys. So I'm going to answer the questions more in depth, and I really think it will help so many of you, whether you're single or you plan on getting into a relationship at some point, or you're trying to understand your self-love relationship yourself. This would really help. So I'll listen to it. I'll put the audio somewhere for you guys, obviously. So yeah, this is from Thomas Daniela. Thomas Daniela says, so I broke up with the first guy I ever dated, and the relationship did not last 5 months. Then she sends me a voice note, so I'm listening to it.
So I started dating this guy last year. I think last year October precisely. But then I don't know. I just feel like I actually made the right decision. Yeah, because we keep having trust issues, and it's not meant to be like that. Yeah. If you love somebody, you don't have to doubt some things. Love isn't doubting, yeah. Am I right? So I don't just know. But then at some point, I feel like I made the right decisions at some point, yeah. But I don't know. I guess I'm just letting my emotions get the best of me. I've never actually done this whole shit before. Like, this is like my first actual.
Okay, I'm just taking out some notes of things I do not want to miss that I obviously would want to talk about, right?
So it's like my first official, like I said, and I just I already know what it feels like when someone is broken, but then I'm not broken because I know she didn't lose me. I didn't lose him. Instead, she's the one that actually lost me because I'm sure he doesn't know the value of what he lost now, and probably later he's gonna know. Oh, I'm just it's crazy.
After the video, she now said, now I really believe that loving is hard. So Daniela, thank you so much for sending me that. Right. So let's start. She talked about she had this relationship with this guy, a first official relationship, and she had trust issues, and for her she doesn't believe that love is doubting, that if you truly love someone you're not supposed to doubt them. So first of all, let me bust your bubble. When you love someone, there would be more than enough reasons to doubt there. Your trust will be fucked up, because if you guys don't love yourself, if trust issues never crop up, that means you guys don't love yourself. Because obviously you see this girl with somebody, you see your guy with another person. Oh my guys, I just really wanted to add this. So Daniela said two things that I didn't touch on when I made that video that's coming to my mind, and I said I must touch on it before I drop it in the YouTube video. So she said that love isn't doubting. That is wrong. Love is obviously doubting. But another thing that she said was that when you love someone, there are some things you wouldn't doubt. That is where she's correct. So it depends on the kind of love you have for like you and your partner. There is lust, there is likeness, then there is love, then there's even marriage, and like there's like there are different levels to this shit. So when you and your partner are in a lustful relationship, the doubts are totally different, right? Like for the guy might be thinking, more, do I really like the girl, or it's just because of her ass and her boobs? For the babe, she might be thinking, does the guy really like me, or do I even like the guy, or it's just because of his money? Like that's what you guys might be thinking about, right? When it comes to likeness, it's more like, okay, when I'm around for the guy now, like okay, when I'm around my guys, to me, it's never about whether she has ass or boobs. Like when I'm around my guys, I can be proud to say that that girl is my babe, but that girl is someone I would like to be because I really just like her in her person. That's something about likeness, right? And for the guy, it's more like the guy makes me laugh, makes me funny. It's not even about he's fine. That's what you guys be. That's the kind of doubt you be having and kind of conversations you be having when you like someone. Now, when it comes to love, the conversation entirely changes. It's now more like I do not feel normal when I do not see the guy for 3 days. That's what the girl is saying. For the guy, it's now more like she's fine. I like her. But at this point, I actually want more to do with her. Those are some of the doubts, those are some of the thoughts, right? So the doubts are totally different. When it comes to marriage, the doubts is like even crazy. For the guy, it's more like, is the man financially secure? Would I consider him? Is this someone that I would want to spend the rest of my life with? For the guy, it's more like the doubts that will be going through his mind is, yeah, the babe fine, she's smart, she's everything, but is she someone I would like to be? I would want that to be the mother of my kids. Is that family someone out? Do you understand? It's that kind of doubt. So I just really needed to point that out that every sort of relationship between two people, there is definitely going to be doubt because you cannot be 100% sure what the person's intentions are and if their actions are matching their intentions. So there will be doubt. But like you said, love doesn't doubt some things. If you guys were truly in love, you wouldn't be doubting basic things like do I really like him? Do I like him just do I like her because of her ass and her boobs? Do you understand? So Daniela, you are right on that one. I needed to put that out. So guys, maybe you really want to know what level of relationship you are with that person. Check the kind of doubt you're having. Check the kind of thoughts that is coming to your mind. It will let you know whether you guys are just lusting after each other, or whether you guys really like each other, whether it's love, whether you are considering marriage. Yeah, and let's put that out now. Continue watching the video. And it's natural for you to feel jealous. It's natural for you not to understand something. So that's why communication will help you guys a lot. But yeah, I'm just giving you like a thumbs up ahead that trust issues will come. But the question is, are you going through this distrust? Are you going through all of this doubt with the right person? If it's the right person, you will find the courage to have this communication and like work it out. You think our mommies and our daddies, there's no trust issues. No, it happens, but then they talk it out, and then it makes them even love them more, love their selves more. So if in the relationship, trust issues don't crop up, you guys don't fully love yourself because it's those trust issues that will fuck up your relationship a little bit. But if you guys hold yourself together, it will make the relationship stronger when you guys come back. It's just like building muscles, right? If you go to the gym and you start carrying weight, it will tear your muscles. Your hands will be paining you for a little while. It will pain you a lot. But then when you rest and you sleep, by the time you wake up, those muscles will build back. But when they build back and come back, the muscles will be stronger because of that here. So yeah, trust issues are there to like fuck up your relationship a little bit. But that's what makes you guys know that these are part of the tests to know if your relationship is really strong. So don't think about the fact that you are doubting things in your relationship. When doubts happen, whether in relationship or in life, when doubts happen, it is for a reason. You are not sure of what is happening. Then you have the conversation, you ask the right questions that will lead you guys to understand properly. Literally, that's it. That's it. Now, she also talk about how our emotions were getting the best of her. Daniela, it's fine. It's absolutely fine for you. I don't know why people make it feel like emotions are sad or bad or wrong and they shouldn't get the best of us. You are in a relationship. It's an emotional one. See, obviously she didn't get the best of you, but do not paint emotions as wrong. Like emotions are an indication of something. So if you are in a relationship and because of your partner you're feeling jealous, or you're in a relationship and because of your partner you are feeling insecure about yourself, those emotions themselves are not wrong. They're not getting the best out of you. They're actually bringing the best out of you. Not getting, drinking. Depends on how you see it. Because at that point, that jealousy emotion is telling you something about yourself, that maybe you don't trust your partner enough, maybe your partner is not giving you enough words of affirmation, then you confront it and work with it. Or if you are being insecure because of your relationship, maybe that emotion is not entirely bad. That doesn't mean that you should break up with your partner. It just shows that maybe you don't love yourself enough. Maybe when you were single and you were alone, you did not build a relationship or to the point that now that you're in a relationship, you constantly need attention from your partner and you're being insecure. So emotions themselves are not wrong, my guys. Emotions are an indication that something is wrong or something is right. So if something is right and the emotion is showing that, it means you should double down on that stuff. And if something is wrong, it means you should work on that stuff. Either way, both will make your relationships better. The last thing, she also talk about it's her first official breakup, and now she knows what it feels like to be broken. That it is crazy. But then where she fucked up was that to her, she knows that it was the guy that lost, that she didn't lose, that the guy doesn't know the value of what she has, and this fucks me up. People break up and the girl will say exactly that thing, that now the guy lose, and the guy to be like, finally this girl don't go, now she fuck up. Like, oh, you just shut up, just shut up. If your relationship was nice to some extent, if it had some inkling of love or even lust or likeness, both of you lost. Both of you lost. Right? So I don't know why people try to say these things. When people say these things to me, it's more like insecurity. You are trying to say that thing to make yourself feel good, to make yourself calm down. Okay, don't be me losing that. Shut up. Both of you lost and both of you gained. Right? I've never been in a relationship before, like I told you guys, but then I've been in some situationships, and one of my last situationships was one where I really liked this babe. She liked me, but then she wanted a proper relationship, and I wasn't ready for it. So because of that, we had to go away, right? So there was a TikTok video when that fight happened. I had a conversation with her, then we agreed that okay, no, let's go our separate ways. Let's go our separate ways. Then we agreed that let's go our separate ways since what we want is not aligning with each other. Fine, that was beautiful. But then that day after that conversation, I was now walking back. I saw a fan that day, and the fan was like, "Hey, how are you doing?" I was like, "Why are you looking there?" I said, I just had a fight with one of my girls." So she was like, "Wow." Then the fan was like, "The girl doesn't know what she has lost, that she has lost a diamond." And in my moment, I'm like, I don't know what I have lost, because I have lost probably a diamond too. Because for me, if you guys' relationship was good to some extent, both of you are losing. But then if you guys broke up on the right track, like for me and that babe, now not a breakup, but we fought. Our fight was on the right track because now that us leaving each other allowed me focus on what I want, allow her focus on what we also gained. What did I lose? I lost a very great friend that were more than friends, because I've talked to her about some certain things were deep, and I lost that. But then I also gained some sort of freedom to work on things and focus on what I want. Actually, she lost me. No wahala, she lost this fine boy, she lost my smart, she lost but then she also found time to work on things that she wants. So all we should drop all this bullshit about now me lose, now me gain. Please, it's just dumb and it's insecure. If you break up in a relationship and it hurts you, if it hurts you in any way, don't give me that shit. Now the she now ends it with, now she believes loving is hard, and I was like, oh, loving is hard, yes, but what she just experienced, which was her first, that is not love. That I do not think what she had was love. Because if it's love, she wouldn't end with that kind of statement. So I thought that she should brace up. That's just her first. She will still have many more breakups, but then she will still love up much more, and then she will understand that what she had wasn't love. And when she actually loves and sees how hard it is, she will calm down, and it will make her appreciate things. So literally, but the thing about love is, as hard as painful as it is, the most important thing is doing it with the right person. If you do it with the right person, it will be worth it. It will be worth it. And how do you find the right person? By you loving yourself first. Because when you love yourself first, you'll be able to attract the right person. One, you'll be able to know how to choose the kind of person that will be right for you. And three, even when you choose the kind of person that will be right for you and the person isn't even reaching the level that you want, at least you know how to love yourself, you know the standard. So when the person is not meeting up, the person exists, and more importantly, when the person you love comes into your life, the person isn't coming to complete you. The person is coming to add to it, because you yourself already complete, you already love yourself wholly and completely. And when the person comes, it's just an addition. So an addition doesn't fuck it up. Addition is just an extra. If it's not there, you still love yourself. So guys, I don't know where you are at your points in your life, your relationships and everything, but please, whether you're dating or you're single or you're married, still always find time to work on your relationship with yourself, because it will boost and make all your other relationships better. Your relationship with God, your relationship with your friends, your relationship with your baby, your relationship with your children. If you get your relationship with yourself right, to work out. So, and that's all about growth. And more importantly, if you're in a relationship right now, the best thing that will help your relationship is communication. Always discuss, what does she like, what does she want, what do you want, what do you like, we're going to move this forward, what's holding us back. Communicate. The moment you guys stop communicating or are not communicating honestly and freely, it will start fucking up your relationship. I never been in a relationship and I'm so smart like this. But yeah, I felt heartbreak before. So yeah. And let's go to the next question. Well, there's no next question. The next question will be in another video. So yes, please subscribe. If you have any particular question that you want me to answer, send me a DM on IG or drop it in my comments below. I want to sleep. But you have to subscribe, please. Thank you.